The Digital Scene Show is sponsored by Light Panels, makers of the world-renowned Emmy Award-winning green-friendly LED lighting systems. Check them out at lightpanels.com. Matt, welcome to the Digital Scene Show here at Streaming Media West.
Thank you.
You are with Vloop? Vloop, sorry. So tell us a little about Vloop.
Sure. And I think you told me that most of this audience is the content developers for video. So I think this is going to be very exciting for them because if you think of the traditional broadcast model, somebody who creates video is going to send videos out and it gets to the end user, and then that's pretty much it. There's not another direct connection there. So what Vloop does is we have a technology that you embed into media players or into an iPhone or into a set-top box. So it can work in lots of different media. And it gives end users and viewers the ability to be able to interact, and they can talk about things like service quality. So did the video actually play properly? So that's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it, more social part, is they can say whether they like the content or not, or they give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. So what we're seeing right here, right now, is an example of the portal. So it's collecting all the hot shows in your area. So with everything that we're doing, the website with the set-top boxes and with the iPhones, it's aware of where you are. And so when it's giving you your comment, it's tagging the location. So if I say, I like, this happens to be all channels. We've got another view where it's actually talking about
the
specific
shows.
Programs. Yeah.
Right.
So if I'm a fan of Vampire Diaries, I can go and say, I'm watching this right now. And in some cases, we can actually pick some of that stuff up automatically, so it doesn't require a whole lot of interaction.
Now, it seems that the whole trend here at the show is about online entertainment mixed in with social media.
Absolutely.
Is that how you see the trend in the market in general?
Yeah, I think so. One of our long-term visions is actually, without it sounding cheesy, empowering the video culture, right? So there are a lot of people that are ingrained in the video culture, and what this does is it lets the members participate. So there's three key aspects of the video culture. Is one, availability. You have to have the video available. It's got to work seamlessly. Then awareness. You want to know what's going on around you, who's doing what's actually hot, and also what's not. And then the last part is participation. You don't want to just watch the video. That's the old broadcast model. With the internet, this gives viewers the ability to actually partake in it.
Right. And they're even talking about where you can partake to a point where you can direct the outcome of the show you're watching in the future.
Sure. So, I mean, it puts a whole new spin on reality TV or even talk shows if you can actually connect with the audience directly in real time.
So how do content creators, how can they take this, you said you embed it into your application?
Uh-huh.
So for example, if you stream your show through, let's say, live stream or something, can you do it through that? Or does it go through a cable network? How does it work?
So several ways. If it's delivered over the web, you would embed it right into the media player. So like
the Flash media player.
Exactly. Yeah, you would just embed it right in there, and then any issues you have, any comments you want to make, you can post it right there, and it gets posted up to the site. So there's two aspects of this. There's the public Vloops, which are information that's available to everybody to see, and so that's more the social side of things. You could also create kind of a closed community and say, I want to deliver this video to 5,000 people.
Sure.
And then you can sign in and actually just view the results of that particular group through some ID or something.
So there's a whole analytics, I'm assuming, on the back end that you can check out who's watching, what they're talking about, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, and that's actually where the business model is. That's where we actually sell our services. The actual library, to be able to embed it, that's actually free. We give that part away.
So that library that you give away, that's is it like a plugin for a Flash player? Do you work with Flash players out there, like the JW player?
I have to double check on specifically the Flash part,
Sure.
But basically on the website it would be some code that gets inserted into the player.
That talks to your service on the back end and stores all that data.
Correctly, yeah, correct.
Now, if we want to, as content creators, we want to then look at what's going on, we have to pay you for that.
Correct, yeah.
And what is there a monthly charge? What's your business model? How does it work?
That would have to probably discuss a little bit individually. So
you don't have to tell me exactly the cost, but is it on basically a monthly charge? Is it a per data charge?
I'd have to talk to some of the business guys to figure out exactly what that's going to be. Yeah.
I see. Okay. But the fact is, you have to pay for the data.
Yes.
The actual interaction and all that you can allow for free.
That part's free. Yeah.
I see.
So and we're talking about the more like the deeper analytics is what you pay for. I mean, there's basic stuff. The real-time monitoring, that's just going to be up there. anyway.
Okay, so as a content creator, you can...
You can still see the real-time side of things, but
Got it.
what
You're aggregating and analyzing. That's the stuff you're paying for.
Exactly. Yeah. If you want to see trends, if you want to see, map out what's happened over the last week or so.
I see. So who's using this right now? Who's your target audience?
We've got a few different types of customers. I think main one right now is actually InioQuest. They're one of our our first customer, and they're actually embedding this as part of a iPhone streaming application.
Okay.
And then we're talking to a few other companies. I'm not sure exactly if I can talk about that right now.
Sure.
But
okay. All right.
there are a lot of companies that are interested in being able to connect the end user with the broadcasters, the content
Definitely.
providers.
Well, it makes a lot of sense. Everybody's interested in doing that. If people want to find out more about it, where do they go?
Vloop.com.
Okay, perfect. Very good to meet you.
Same here.